Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Drew Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forward, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in its center. Clark, it's tough to wear down either team in this matchup because of their depth.
And, Kevin, you've got to give both front offices a ton of credit. I mean, you've got to find guys and try to be economical about it, and they need to be able to play important minutes for you. It's a little more art than science, and kudos to both of these front offices.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. At the elbow, Banchero comes up empty from 19 feet out. Outside Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was, and I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020, and now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance, and I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And here's Anthony from the arc. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, that's an easy throwdown for him. The rim might as well be 8 feet tall when you're as long as he is.
Back to Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Stolen by Holiday. Top of the key, Porzingis. Brown deciding where to go with it. Banchero with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. To the paint. Here's Bitadze, and he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Banchero outside. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. It's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Orlando making a change here. Lax checked in. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Third spot, the Celtics.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Anthony against White. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Orlando. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And Clark, Cole Anthony is some kind of scorer when he gets hot.
Yeah, he's really special when he gets it going. He can beat you by himself. That's how good he is. He's a little mercurial, up and down, volatile a bit. But I tell you what, I like what he gives you when he's playing at his best.
And Orlando has possession. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Banchero left side. Pass to Anthony. Banchero, a screen on White. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Anthony. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Holiday looking over the floor. Brown outside. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, it was a narrow win, but at that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
You know, whether it was their smart play or a few whistles that perhaps could have gone either way, when games are tight, every decision becomes more magnified.
And here's Holiday after Paolo Banchero made that last three-pointer. Tatum against Banchero. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's De Silva. He's covered by Brown. White with the double team. Kicks it out to Banchero. Over Tatum. And it's White with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
.41 seconds left to play here in the first. Holiday with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Holiday's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Boston. Here's Black, guarded by Holiday. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. And so Tatum nails them both. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Black. Buries the long-range jumper. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Magic lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And so in the game for the Magic, a post pairing Isaac and Carter Jr. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Black, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
And just making the extra pass. Good decision there by Carter.
Celtics trail by 3. With the step back. Here's Tatum. Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
The first one falls. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
That, David, remember a couple of years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Jason Tatum at the line, shooting one.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And Orlando making a change here. Houston's checked in. With the break in the action, let's now look at the league's top scorers. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Now here is Carter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Holiday against Harris. Clock at 6. Pass to Houston. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Houston's got his first 2 points of the night. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Holiday. Horford kicks to Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. pass to Houston. And here's Carter. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston trailing. Tatum finds Porzingis. Hits it from three-point range. Porzingis has got 5 points so far.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
Harris against Holiday. Pass to Black. Here is Carter. Porzingis with the block. Here's Holiday. Rejected by Harris.
A sound defender is Harris with excellent fundamentals. Shows you good timing on that block, too.
Here's Black, guarded by Holiday. Isaac a screen on Holiday. Isaac outside. The Magic again can't hit. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Some changes here for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. So for the Magic. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Outside Holiday. Horford up top. Pass to Porzingis. Anthony against White. Outside Holiday. That one doesn't go. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Banchero outside. 5 on the clock. Caldwell Pope kicks to Banchero. Over Holiday, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Banchero's got 7.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Holiday against Anthony. Porzingis looking it over. There's Brown with the 3. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
And they are top 10 in steals. This is a team that will cause turnovers if you're inefficient with the basketball.
Their defense has been unreal. You brought up their points allowed ranking. They dictate the pace of every game they play. It's impossible to get out and run against them. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Brown's shot is good. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Anthony, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Banchero. He's covered by Brown. That one falls. And it's 9 points for Paolo Banchero.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
.44 seconds left in the first half. Holiday dishes to Brown. Orlando grabs the miss.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
They set the pick. Here's Banchero. Pass to Bitadze. Sinks the triple. 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Brown. Now Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got 5 points now this quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Orlando out in front, leading by just 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums, please. So sorry. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
Checking out the Celtics. You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
Anytime you're shooting over 50%, you are helping your team. As long as you're not giving up the same amount of points or more at the other end.
That's the real math, and it's definitely seeming right now that he's on the right side of that equation. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Now here's Caldwell Pope after the miss from Derek White. Banchero against Tatum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
That free throw, good from Banchero. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And so he hits both. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Orlando leading by 6. Down low, and stolen by Tatum. Right side, Porzingis. That's tipped. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day. because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. A pass to Porzingis. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Outside for Caldwell Pope. He trains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
For Boston, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Boston, they're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And of course, there's the Magic, 6 games out.
When I look at Orlando, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
White setting the pick for Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That free throw good from Brown.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. And Brown drops them both. Magic leading by 5. Caldwell Pope outside. Anthony with the screen on Holiday. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Anthony, and he converts the layup. Anthony's got his second basket.
Kept moving and found an opening, staying active. Anthony grinding for that bucket in tight.
Tatum finds Holiday. Back to Tatum. With some arc. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
And, you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. Defense can only do so much.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Banchero's got 15.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Out left to the wing. Inside. Tatum!
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Want a t-shirt? Make some noise.
While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Third spot, the Celtics. Fourth, the Magic.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
A minute 50 left in the third. Isaac kicks to Black. Isaac a screen to the middle. And Isaac throws it down.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. Now here is Holiday. 6 to shoot. Outside, Horford. There's Brown with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Brown's got 7.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Back the pass to Houston. Back to Black. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. A moment now to check out some numbers for Derek White.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter's checked in. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford's shot is good.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts, and that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Here's Black. He has 7. Carter finds Isaac. Fires at the elbow. Got a hand on it. Here's Hauser. There's the steal. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Magic lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. So on the floor for Orlando. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. Then there's Black. And Houston in at the 3 spot.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Queen. Pass to Black. Shoots the 3. Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
At the line for 2 shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Corey Joseph's checked in for the Magic. That one is no good.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Here's Pritchard. One minute now into this fourth quarter. Horford in the post. Isaac on him. And the basket by Horford.
Horford does not panic. He always keeps his composure, and you got to attribute that to his experience.
Here's Orlando now. Here's Black. Pass to Carter. To the inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Howard's checked in for Corey Joseph. The Celtics with the lead. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. It's stolen by Carter. Pass to Black. Back to Carter. Down low. And it's sent back by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot blocked.
Tatum a screen. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Carter missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pritchard passes to Cornette. The kick out to Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston Celtics Entertainment.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Banchero inside, guarded by Tatum.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Holiday finds Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That free throw missing.
You know, their lead could be larger right now, but their efficiency from the line has tailed off just a bit.
And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 3. And here is Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots again. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Holiday sets the pick for White. Pass to Brown. And here's Tatum for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero, that's in there. Anthony with the assist. Banchero's got 10 points in just the second half.
No shame or fear in this young fella. Banchero going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Now here's White. Brown outside. Tatum with it. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Celtics. Anthony with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Pass to Porzingis. Now here is Holiday. Jacks up a three, and again, Boston with the triple. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denial. This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
Here's Anthony, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's Holiday. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Dependable performance from Holiday. So reliable. This is a guy who is unshakable by the high stakes in that situation.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Orlando moving the ball around. Holiday against Anthony. 27 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Twenty seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Bitadze. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Buries it from outside.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Fires from way outside. Can't connect. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.